Hi, this is Anita from 5 Minutes with Art. The 5 Minutes with Art is part of Anita Louise Art. And at Anita Louise Art, we believe art should make you happy. But we also believe that everyone should try to find art in their everyday life, that art really does help the world become a better place. And inspiration of art is everywhere if you look around. So here are some ways to develop art inspiration in your everyday life. We're going to talk about 15 different ways. First of all, practice mindful observation. When you go out and you see the world around you, slow down and observe the world. Take a moment to notice patterns on pavement, how light filters through windows, or the expressions of people passing by. And this will help you to be able to practice more mindful observation, to be able to see the world in a new light. Engage your senses. Inspiration isn't just about what you see, it's about your other senses, to fresh ideas, listen to sounds of nature, the hum of the city, the texture of fabrics and walls or tree bark, feel those and see how they feel and how they touch. Pay attention to the scents around you. And then you will really be able to, have all of your senses be engaged. Capture the unexpected. Some of the best artistic ideas emerge from spontaneous moments. Keep a camera and a smartphone handy to document interesting scenes or colors or something that catches your eye or something you think is beautiful or just a pattern that you love. If there's some kind of pattern you love, then just take a photo of it and keep it and have it for inspiration. Find inspiration in people and conversations. People are a rich source of artistic inspiration. One of the things that I've always loved to do when I've traveled is just sort of sit and watch people, just be like a people watcher, observe body language, facial expression, everyday interactions, listen to conversations, just watch people. I love to be a people watcher. Reimagine the ordinary. A simple way to boost creativity is look for everyday objects in new ways. Try different perspectives, just from everyday type of things, like just whether it's household objects. Artists like, Pablo Picasso were known for transforming everyday objects into remarkable works of art. So you don't even really have to go out or travel or do anything extraordinary. It can just be everyday things that you have in your home. Draw inspiration from nature. Nature is a great way to be able to draw inspiration for art. Experiment with different mediums. Don't be afraid to try new things. Try new color palettes. Try new ways. If you're a photographer, experiment with different lights or angles. If you're an artist, look at different types of paints and experiment with it. Develop a daily creativity habit. Make it a routine. Doodle a bit. Or today, with all the technology that's available, even if you just have like an iPad, a great one is to be able to, get a program like Procreate and just doodle on Procreate. Use challenges and prompts. If you struggle to find inspiration, then, do some exercises. Join an art challenge. Use random word prompts or try drawing with your non-dominant hand. Try to challenge yourself in some way. Reflect on your personal experiences. Your own life is a treasure trove of inspiration. Think about emotion, past experiences, and memories. And think about all of those things for your art. Read, watch, and listen to different art forms. Experiment yourself. Go out and explore new things and see new things. Embrace boredom and stillness. In the fast-paced world, filling every spare moment with distractions easy. However, boredom and stillness can be powerful catalysts for creativity. Find beauty in imperfections. The Japanese are really great with this, with their wabi-sabi, but, really find the beauty in the imperfections in life. Surround yourself with creative energy. Be around other creative people. It can be really inspiring. Join a local art group, attend workshops, or collaborate with other artists. Even engage in online art communities can provide motivation and fresh perspectives. Trust the process and stay curious. And I think this is one of the main ones is that, artists need to be curious. They need to have a sense of curiosity. And at the same time, just trust the process. Believe that, maybe it's going to take patience, but eventually things are going to come. They're going to come together. You're going to get new ideas. Things are going to flow. If you keep exploring, keep experimenting, keep observing, you will be able to find that you need for your art. I've written a blog on this, which goes into some more detail, which is 15 ways to find art inspiration in everyday life. We'll put a link below in the description. And, we hope too that you'll join with us and be part of our community. We'd love to have you subscribe and be part of our community. We really appreciate you listening to us or watching us. We really appreciate being part of us and our community. Thank you so much.